Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
What do we have today?
The Foolishness of Larsa Pippen.
I'm such a fool, talking about I'll never ever find a man like you.
I feel like I'm just more open, you know? I just feel like I'm open to new experiences.
I could have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute.
I'm open to like the universe, you know, and what it brings me. And
Don't you ever for a second get to thinking irreplaceable.
so that's where 2022 is for me. I just, you know, I'm just in a different place in my life. And I'm excited about all the changes. You know, change is so good. And so that's what I'm excited about.
Larsa Pippen and the foolishness of modern women thinking high-value men grow on trees. Analysis. Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. The message of this channel is to protect yourselves at all times. And in order to protect yourself, you need to know what to protect yourself from. If you are subscribed to this channel, you probably heard me say the foolishness 1 or 2 times. But in this video, we're going to give you the definition of foolishness so you understand what we're talking about in this video. Janice.
Foolishness. The quality of being unwise, stupid, or not showing good judgment. The foolishness of youth. She has already apologized for her foolishness. She is too old for such foolishness.
One of the reasons I don't have female friends is because I call them out on their foolishness. The quality of being unwise, stupid, or not showing good judgment. We're going to highlight the foolishness of Larsa Pippen and modern women in general, thinking they can just replace high-value men with the snap of a finger. Now it's time for us to get into this and do what we gotta do. Because we men, ain't we? Shit.
On the run. MJ running. Shovels. Pippen jabs for the right hand. Looking. Skips across. Pippen the steal. Scottie saves it to Tony. He runs over to get it. The Bulls win.
Scottie Pippen is an NBA legend. Most players will never accomplish what Scottie Pippen has accomplished. The Chicago Bulls were like rock stars in the 90s. Janice, give me some numbers.
The average career of an NBA player is about 4.5 years. There are approximately 450 players in the NBA. Each one of the 30 NBA teams can have 15 players on their active roster, with replacements for injuries or poor performance. Only 3% of the NBA players were possibly inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Janice, you rock.
Thank you, sir.
I've said it many times on this channel. Most women will never date a 6-figure man. The chances are even smaller when it comes to NBA players, let alone a Hall of Fame caliber player. This is what Larsa Pippen said. I feel like I'm kind of mentally in a place of like I was married to a really famous guy that was really cute, that had a good body, that was really successful, that gave me 4 gorgeous kids. So where in the hell are you gonna find a guy that can fill in? It doesn't have to be all of those, but like a few of those boxes. She added, it's kind of hard. I thought it was going to be easier, to be honest with you. 48-year-old woman talks like a kid. They don't grow up. Larsa Pippen was lucky. Now, why did Larsa Pippen get this idea that it was going to be easy to replace Scottie Pippen? Check this out.
I mean, honey, like, I feel like my DMs, it's like a Nike store. There's nothing but checks. So it just, for me, I feel like
Hold on. They missed that game.
nothing but blue checks.
They missed that game right there. She says like a Nike store.
It's like a Nike store. There's nothing but blue checks. So honestly, when you reach a certain status, you can have the pick of the litter. I'm talking heavy hitters. Some of y'all's favorite rappers, NBA players, football players. It's like, to me, once you reach that level just of popularity, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. And for me, my whole journey on here, I felt like my life almost felt like I was in Disney World, like I lived in Disney World. Like, you get to skip the line, you get privilege. Like, people just want to be next to you. They don't even see you as human anymore.
Fellas, this is pure gold. Modern women think they are in Disney World. Larsa Pippen thought she was in Disney World because her DMs were full of blue checks. So this is what Larsa Pippen was thinking.
I could have another you in a minute. Matter of fact,
The pick of the litter. Women always got attention, but social media took things to a whole new level. A woman can just post a picture or a reel on Instagram and the floodgates are open. She doesn't even have to go out of the house. The sense of entitlement shot through the roof. She looked at Scottie Pippen and she was like,
Don't you ever for a second get to thinking irreplaceable.
I can easily replace him, and that's where the foolishness comes in. The quality of being unwise, stupid, or not showing good judgment. She thought she could replace Scottie Pippen based on the DM she was getting and related to the experience she had with Scottie Pippen because that was easy, right? Did she consider that she was in her early 20s when she met Scottie Pippen? Did she consider that she has 4 children now? Did she consider the differences between Gen Xers, Millennials, and Gen Zs? Just because they are in your DMs, that doesn't mean they want to marry you. And besides that, men talk. Check this out.
If I can be completely transparent, I feel like ever since I put out my book in 2018, there was definitely a decline in interest, like DM-wise. And I think now, because I've been painted as such a villain and I leaned into that role, there are a lot of men that fear me. Like, I'll see them in my story views, you know what I mean? But it's like nobody's really going out of their way to pursue me.
This is a quote from Warren Buffett, and I quote, "It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently." End quote. The first thing that comes to mind when I think about Larsa Pippen is future. A high-value man does not want to be associated with this. We have standards. We can have some fun behind closed doors, but it will be a cold day in hell before I wife you up. Women like Brittany Renner and Larsa Pippen, Kim Kardashian even, are damaged goods. High-value men are winners. Dating these low-quality women is taking a loss. That's why women hold on to the love narrative, because that doesn't make any sense. Why in the blue hell do you want to make a whole housewife? Because I love her. The foolishness. I didn't call Larsa Pippen a hoe, but she is for the streets. Let's take it a step further. Scottie Pippen Jr. has to deal with this shit. This is the foolishness we're talking about. You are free to make whatever choice you want, but you are not free from the consequences of the choice. The game changes when children are involved, and this is the most disappointing aspect of female nature. The selfishness. I understand why the universe created them to be selfish, but damn. In modern society, it's a recipe for disaster because women are not held accountable for their actions. That's why you need to protect yourself at all times and stay on your purpose. Don't worry about these women because they will get theirs. We just used Larsa Pippen as an example because her name rings a bell. Just another woman who finds out her expectations are unrealistic when it's too late. That's why I don't have female friends, because it doesn't matter what I tell them. They just have to learn the hard way. Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.